I always think I should breed another Cavit or something just to wander around the ship. Just like keep it in an adolescent state forever. So I think it's hilarious. You genetically modify them to mature for battle, or to never mature as a pet. Deceit Master Assault. Probably better than Affliction level 1.
I'm sorry?
It's really interesting skill popped up. So it gives us a better critical chance from behind instead of just better status ailment chance. Did not get 2 items that time. I think you also missed the tree leveling up. So you see this is the woman's sign, just for comparison.
So what's the tree giving you now?
Well, it gave me a bunch of boss drops and then started giving me shit again, so probably used up all my tree luck,
He just doesn't like you anymore.
pretty much.
So the new, oh my lord, a Grenier armor set that actually doesn't look like complete and utter garbage. It's actually not bad.
Wow, that was a whole lot of money for some stones.
So how much more do you have left to do tonight?
Um,
As far as the missions.
well, Chapter 3 is really heavy in story missions, as you can see. So,
So are you, what time
hope,
is it?
hopefully I can get through all of Chapter 3, but I probably won't.
Bess, you only have 40 minutes. If you want, what we could do is you could do side missions.
Well, I'm doing all the missions, but
Okay.
this chapter is really story heavy. Oh, it's Matenko. That should be a catchphrase. It's slaying time. And so it could be called the Slay and Saiyan. I could say things like just slaying. So, this is straight up the same place that we always go in the Age of War that has the buildings in the middle. And in this age, it's all desolate. So there's basically two main templates for ages. I think I like the shape of this one the best. It has more interesting zones. Screw every imp that ever existed. Soil himself in death. Smells like boss. So I don't know if anyone noticed, but the map only had Zone 7 until that story segment, and then like the other zones sprang to life. I'm literally going through all this trouble for a haunted lantern, which we super needed, so I'm not sad in the least. These things have a ton of HP for normal enemies, though. Like, it's actually silly how much HP these things have. But it was worth it. Really need that to be a lantern, though, game. You have no idea how many of those you demand of me. I found another shit nugget, also known as polluted clay. So the architecture here is more reminiscent of the Age of War, but not tinged red. And we're going to loot the hell out of it. That's how we do. Well, it's the average to have 3 items per zone. This map is sometimes pretty cheeky. Also, look at that decidedly European house in the background. Hey, it's a big church, or it's an odd shape for a cathedral, even though it has the stained glass. So it's literally the same boss we fought recently. And if we can get a full break on it, I can get more of this armor set, which would be really good for business. The boss seems like incredibly interested in what I'm doing, though. Let's see if we can break that interest. So once again, we have a horn in the head, a chest plate, 4 wings, a tail, and 2 feet to break. And I think some of the parts come back in the second phase. But we need the drop from the chest piece. It's straight up required for the armor that I'm making. And we have a pretty good team for fighting it this time. Last time we got pretty shafted, all things considered. It's a heinous fight for a sword user, though. So much fire. And the flying doesn't help. Okay, we didn't toast the shit out of it, but we did good.
Is it a dragon or a falcon?
Um, it's a phoenix, I guess.
Uh, I was wrong on both counts.
Well, it uses fire, and like all bosses, it comes back to life after I kill it, so I can kill it some more. But the armor set and the parts are all called Blaze Bird.
Oh, okay, so that's probably a phoenix then.
Like I guess it's like the dark counterpart of a phoenix because phoenix is generally considered good. I managed to avoid bullshit.
Oh yeah, Atlas now has a skin that gives him a neck.
Extra neck.
Extra neck.
Okay,
Extra neck.
so what I want to do is I want this guy to land. Should be just be amazing for me. Still have to break the chest and one of the feet.
You shouldn't rip off people's chests. That's pretty rude. Getting that
Okay,
shit fixed is expensive, okay?
so I'm gonna hit him with my stun, and then I'm gonna refill all my charges. We ain't got phase 2 yet. I used all my heals before we got to phase 2. That's how aggravating this guy can be. Even when you know he's going to attack, sometimes you're just in an animation cycle where you can't avoid being hit. I'm actually going to keep beating the crap out of it so I can break that chest piece. And then it's like the dragon in the cage from Dark Souls 2. When it starts breathing fire, you just have to wait it out.
Right? That was always a really rough fight.
It's a super easy fight, really. Like, you just need to stay directly underneath it, and it can't hit you with fire. But this thing can actually hit you with fire if you're directly underneath it. So, it is perhaps harder. We broke the chest piece off, though. So I'm going to dig in with my sword special, because I also have the team special backup.
Did it work?
Didn't quite phase it. Okay, here's our chance.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Bluetooth.
dick! He he juked me.
Juked you so hard.
Yeah, I got everyone lined up for the group special, and then he jumps behind me and only gets grazed by it. That's going to make this rough. See,
Right.
two of his wings turned into tentacles with blades in the end.
That's not good.
Yeah, and for some reason he's bipedal now. We're going to talk about that.
I don't get it. We'd have to be bipedal because he can't fly more.
Still got the two big wings. These
My
tentacles are
controller.
pretty annoying if you don't cut them off, though.
Really?
Well, yeah, they do huge sweeping attacks. The only way to dodge them is to literally dodge through his legs and then back out on the backswing.
Look at my controller.
Oh, and he flails around, puts fire everywhere like a dick. He died, but like I was horribly out of sync. Every time I did an attack animation, just when it was uncancelable, you decide to attack.
Yeah. He's pretty. Looks to be a pretty rough fight.
Should be able to make another piece of armor after this, though. I like how you just continue to clap if you choose the clap emote until you do something else. Just keeps going like the Energizer Bunny. It's like picked up another Onmyo. And this guy, Cartographer. Can't wait to check out if we got any new quests. Build another piece of armor too. So now Kika's getting the "You're a Hero" speech. Believe in yourself, because you're the hero. Okay, but like, don't make me actually go home yet, because I'm not ready.